Happy Friday. If you're watching this on Facebook Live and just you see this later, happy day. Happy morning. Hope everyone's good. Hope everyone's healthy. Hope everyone's in good spirits. And of course, this is Rich Fontaine with Daily Motivation, 365 days of consistency, doing the same things over and over and over again until they become habit. And today, I'm wearing my honeymoon hat. This is my little beach hat. So I wanted to talk to you today, lovely people, about champions. You know, I think to reach our goals fully, you have to have a champion's mindset. And the question that I want to ask everyone is, why do champions cry? You know, I was watching The Last Dance, the Michael Jordan documentary, and they showed when he won his first championship. Hey, Jazz, thank you for tuning in. And it's a cool doc. I was watching it with Jazz last night, and it's a cool documentary. And they show when Michael Jordan won his very first championship. And I never heard his other teammates really talk about it, except till I saw that interview. And it was really cool because they're like, we've known Michael to be this fierce guy, you know, this person that didn't show any emotion except anger or frustration at his teammates, or just this guy that was relentless on winning and would do anything to win. And he was just push, and just this type of mentality until he won the championship, and he was bawling, crying. And they were like, wow, I didn't even know this man had emotions like that. And it made me wonder. I watched, LeBron James when he won his first championship, especially the one in Cleveland. And Dwayne Wade when he won his first championship. And I wonder why when these grown men, hey Steven, thanks for watching, these grown men, these tough guys, why do they start bawling, crying when they win? Is because they gave it all for that win. I don't think anyone truly understands the emotions of somebody that puts their all into something. I consider Will Smith a champion because he put his all in his craft. I consider Stephen Jobs a champion because he put all of himself into his craft. What do you mean by all of yourself, Rich? I mean your thoughts, your energy, your sacrifices. Like, oh man, I want to spend time with my family, but I got to do this. I'm sorry. Like, Les is a champion. I remember he was telling me a story where, his kids wanted his attention, and he was missing recitals, and he was missing important days for his kids because he would be in the garage studying and practicing his craft. That's a major sacrifice. So when he first spoke in the Georgia Dome, he said he got very emotional because when you finally break through after hitting that wall constantly, and because each one of those champions kept losing. They didn't just come out the gate and start winning, They didn't go join a winning team like Kevin Durant and just won, They were constantly hitting this wall. Jordan was constantly hitting Detroit wall, constantly meeting the Celtics, constantly hitting that wall, losing every year. People talking bad about him. Oh, he'll never be a champion. He can't lead a team. He said it ate at him because he wanted it so badly. Have you ever wanted something so badly that you're willing to put your mind, your heart, your soul, all of you, every aspect of your being into something, and to lose? It hurts. I remember I did a Toastmaster competition once, and man, it bothered me, man. I practiced that speech over and over again. I mean, I had that speech down packed. I mean, even an hour before the speech, I was outside, mumbling to myself, preparing for this speech. I put my all into it. I mean, every single day I was practicing this speech. And we went to the competition, and I won second place. And it bothered me. Everybody's like, hey, Rich, congratulations, man. You won second place. I didn't want to win second place. I didn't put in that work, that time, that effort, that heart, that soul for second place. So it eats at people that really put their all into something. And I know some people are like, man, look at this grown person crying. Like, why are you crying, bro? Because they put their all into something. And to finally break through, to finally see that manifestation, to finally see that hard work bear fruit, it's very emotional. Because you know, hey, like, look at God, I put my all into this, man. You got to help me out. I remember I was listening to a Grant Cardone interview, and he told me, like, he was talking about what the day that really changed his life is he was sitting at a McDonald's, and he was just left a sales call. They didn't want what he wanted. He was selling, and he was pushing. He was pushing. If you probably know Grant or watch him, he pushes. And he was pushing, man. He was putting his all into this, and he couldn't make a sale. And he was sitting at McDonald's, and he said, like, he only had like a couple $100 left in his account, and he was sitting there like, Muhammad, Buddha, Satan, whoever. He said, I don't know, whoever's listening, man, whoever can help me out, please. I put my all into this. I'm failing. I'm not seeing fruit. I'm not bearing fruit from what I'm pushing for. You got to help me. And if you've never been to that place, you don't know what I'm talking about. It sounds foreign to you. If you've never been to that place where you look up to the sky and say, you got to tell me something. I'm trying here, man. I'm really, really trying here. I'm putting everything into this. You got to tell me something. That's the heart of a champion. Because they're not thinking of quitting. You see the difference. They're not saying, you know what, this is too hard, I'm done. This is not going to happen. They're not thinking that way. They're thinking, listen, I'm putting my all into this. You got to show me something. Like, give me a key, give me a gem, give me something I could just break through. Get through that little hole. Tell me something. Give me something because I really, truly want this. I'm not willing to give up, but you got to help me. And until you reach that point when you're asking the universe for some help, I don't know if it'll happen for you. Because it's like the universe wants to know how bad you want it. And the champions are the ones that want it badly. I mean, they put their everything into it. No excuses. Every day they wake up, this is what I'm going for. Every night they go to sleep, this is what I'm going for. Every day it's this. And they keep hitting walls, they keep failing, people don't call back, people don't show up, people don't come with you. Even he was saying his teammates weren't playing hard enough. He was angry. Jordan was angry. Until he finally break through. And he bawled, man. And you will too. You know, when I finally won first place, man, I got so emotional. I didn't do it in front of anybody, but I was in my car and I had a little tear. Because I put my all into it. I put my all into it. You know, when I first had my book and then people buy my books, people are like, man, why you get so emotional? I remember I came on stage once after I did the Tampa Theater, and my buddy Brendan came up to me. He's like, hey, man, you did a really good job. I was like, man, thank you, bro. He's looking at me like, man, why does this guy get all emotional? I tell you did a good job. Why you get all emotional? Because people don't understand when you put your all into something, you are going to get emotional. I'm a Cancer, so I'm emotional already, but you are going to get emotional because you put your all into something, and when it does go well, it's like a good pat on the back of like, yeah, you're doing the right thing, man. Keep going. You're doing the right thing. Don't stop. And until you can reach that point of a champion mindset, that this is all I'm about, this is all I'm going to put myself into, I'm going to give this all of me. And you get that emotion, and if it's not emotional, it's not for you. If it doesn't stream up some emotions, it's not for you. Not an emotions of an ego trip, like, oh, yo, this person beat me, whatever, man. You know, he and all that. No, an emotion like, I gotta break through. I just gotta break through. Like, it's like in a session, like, I gotta break through. And when you break through, you will cry. You will cry. You will bawl your tail off. And if you don't bawl your tail off, then maybe that's not the real champion mindset, that's the thing that you're gonna really going for. That's what Kevin Durant said he left Golden State. Because he's like, this was too easy. It was too easy. He was like, man, this didn't feel like I thought it was gonna feel. He didn't cry because he knew I didn't put the work in. I didn't hit that wall constantly till I finally broke through. And when you break through for whatever you're trying to do, I promise you, you'll get there and you'll cry too. There'll be tears of joy. finally, all your work coming to fruition. You finally bear fruit to what you truly wanted in life. And you can sit there and smile and say, oh, thank you, God. Thank you. Again, this is Rich Fontaine. Either you could agree with me or not agree with me. Either way, I feel that this was a successful conversation. Please like, please share, comment on my hat. Whatever you like, you can troll me too, I don't care. Just share this around for people that are looking for that breakthrough. And this may help a lot of people to say, man, why am I not breaking through? Why I'm not getting what I want? It's because there's no emotions behind it. There's no true feeling behind it. There's no true desire behind it. And once you have that true desire, you will get angry. You will get frustrated. You will cry. But once you break through, it's like, I made it. Love is love. I know Jasmine says I go on all too long. I'm very long-winded. But I appreciate you guys taking your time.